Good morning, YouTube. We are back for Bigger by the Day, episode number 6. Things are going well. Kind of hit a little bit of a weight plateau. We are still 241 pounds, so we are kind of hovering around there. But I kind of figured towards the end of the bulk here, it's going to be more of like what the end of the week says. Because it's so hard to get in food, because training is so fucking hard right now, obviously every day I have a feeling is going to be slightly off. Like my weight fluctuates 2 to 3 pounds overnight every night. Like some days I'll wake up and I'm 239, some days I'll wake up and I'm 244. So I'm gonna be starting to take the averages of everything just because I don't want to be like, oh, I had a super good night's sleep, or I slept a little bit longer than I should have, so I'm a little bit lighter this morning, so I definitely didn't gain. You know what I'm saying? So we have 4 whole eggs, 300 grams of egg whites. We have 80 grams of oats in the microwave cooking. We are throwing some of these blueberries on here. And then kind of what I said back before we started this Bigger by the Day is my favorite thing to add is this golden yellow sugar. You know those like brown sugar oat packets that you get from Walmart? You can just buy brown sugar, put a little bit of sugar-free syrup in it, and you're literally good to go. Quite literally, it's a third. What the fuck is going on? It quite literally is a third of the price. Now I don't count this towards my like daily calories. I just put in a little bit here. I don't know how much you can see. That's probably good. This is fresh. This is like brand new. So like that's how much brown sugar I put in. Like barely any. Now if you're really struggling to get the calories in, literally just use regular Aunt Jemima syrup, bro, because this is for 3 tablespoons, an extra 160 calories, 39 grams of carbs, 0 protein, 0 fat. It's just carbs. But for your boy who's already on the fatter side, we have to go with the sugar-free option just because my forte is getting big and strong. For me, putting on 300 to 500 pounds on my total and gaining 40 pounds, 50 pounds of half fat, half muscle is not hard. But getting to like sub 10% body fat for shows is where I really have to grind. And you guys probably are the same as me, or you're the opposite. It's so easy for you to stay shredded. You being sub 10% is so easy, but the minute you have to put on some muscle, it's impossible. And a copious amount of eggs today. Like, it's like 60 grams of protein just sitting there with the 80 grams of oats, the brown sugar, and the blueberries. And I know I touched on this like 2 videos ago, but ended up doing the shroomies because I don't know what it is right now, man. I am just been in the fucking dumps. Like, I know that when I was microdosing back in the day, it made a huge difference on just like the overall positivity and the happiness. So what I do is I like break up one of the shrooms. I don't have a fucking scale. If you take a little too much, you take a little fucking too much. But it's like not even 1/10 of a gram probably. I just put it in my fingers and I just sprinkle it over the oats. If I had to guess, I'm not even gonna take this part because like I would rather do slightly on the less than just be tripping dick, especially on a big training day like this. But this just kind of makes everything a little bit brighter. It makes my mental state a little bit clearer, and I used to really like it. Before I left for the States, I was doing this like every day, like, and it was great. The music was hitting more, my mood was hitting more, everything was just amazing. So yeah, we're gonna get this breakfast down. We slept way too long. Like when I tell you I've been in the biggest slump of my life, like it's 1:20. This is meal fucking 1. So now I know we're behind on meals for the day. I'm fucking exhausted. And the issue with this whole like Bigger by the Day thing is that like you really gotta fucking push it. knowing what I did last week, which is I benched 405 for 5 reps, I squatted 600, and then I deadlifted 675 for 3. Fuck, do I up the ante from that? Because the point is you have to keep upping it, or very least do the same. So like the next 2 to 3 hours is me just gonna be getting a little bit of work done, and then trying to find something inside me to be able to push to that level of training. So I'll let you know the kind of tips I use to get in that mindset, and we'll go from there. So another bad hair day. Probably gonna wear a hat today, but or maybe like we'll just fucking put the whole bag of shrooms in there and we'll go to the fucking moon. Both sound like fun. I quite literally think that I jinxed myself with getting sick like 4 videos ago when I was like, nah brah, I don't get sick. Because you don't get sick if you have vitamin D and probiotics and all this gut health shit. Because I have been shitting my brains out for the last 3 hours. I've been dry heaving like no tomorrow. I feel like I'm dying. But on the plus side is we are like so far deep into this video. Look at how much work we got into this video. This video is 38 minutes long. And we're still not done. Like, some of these episodes, guys, are gonna get fucking long. Like, when I do some of the voiceovers in the gym or just talking to you guys on the mic, they're gonna get to like 40, 50 minutes long. So let me know in the comments if that's what you like to see, because it's a lot of shit that goes into this. So this is what we're gonna do, because we actually took a rest day like 2 days ago. Obviously that every other day uploads were a little like finicky because I needed to get ahead of schedule, and then I took a day off, and then post from that. We can't take another rest day. Like, if we're taking a rest day today, it's because we are literally a bitch. And I could be shitting my brains out and like dry heaving just because those eggs I ate this morning were a little... Bro, bringing up food. If I bring up any type of... Could have been because the eggs were a little old. I don't know. We're just gonna keep plugging away on this video. We're definitely gonna have to get some type of like mucho burrito or something tonight to get those extra calories in. It's weird right now because I'm deep down, I'm hungry. I'm like, oh, I wish I could eat. But I know the minute I'm gonna start to eat, I'm gonna start to throw up. So I might go have a protein shake. We're still gonna train today, but it's definitely gonna be like a pure muscle activation day, which I started doing these muscle activation chest days to see if it will help my chest development. So only time we'll see with that, but I'm gonna keep working. I am gonna get a protein shake. Probably gonna get like another hydration drink in. Maybe take some gravel to get rid of this nauseousness, and then go from there. So, not sure. Might take a nap, actually. Might take a nap because I'm kind of tired. And my nose is stuffy, and it's definitely like a head cold and or bad food. It better not be food poisoning, because I'll fucking... Like, I've had food poisoning once, and it was the most disgusting time of my life. So, I'll regroup in 2 to 3 hours, and we'll see what's going on. Change of plans. Fucking got in the car. You know what the only thing that's gonna offset this sickness? You know the only fucking thing that's gonna keep this day fucking going? You know, I've been pretty good. I could have just sat in bed and said, nah, I don't want to do anything today. But you know what? I've been pushing fucking through. And you know the thing that's gonna keep me going for the rest of this fucking day? Yeah, you could probably fucking guess it. Ha ha! Fucking monster, goddammit. So, Hopefully that'll give us a little caffeine kick that we need for the day to kind of keep this shit going. But man, we are living in a failed society, bro. When I tell you this story, I wish I had my fucking camera. I mean, I wouldn't have the balls to film this guy like inside. And like, I feel bad. I do feel bad for him, but dude walks in for a car wash and the girl behind the gas station thing was like, "Are you gonna get gas today too?" Dude froze, bro. He froze. He was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll get gas today too. I'm gonna get gas today too." So then but like, he's not parked at the fucking gas station. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, he's not fucking parked there. So the lady's like, "Okay, well, you like go pull up and then pay." And he freezes again, bro. And he's like, "No, just put $100 on pump 1 and I'll drive up." Right when he's about to pay, a car drives up to pump 1. He's like, "Well, never mind, I guess. Can you put it on 2? Literally fucking puts it on 2. Right as this dude pays, someone drives up to 2. Do you think you could refund, bro? I fucking died. Mind you, I was in there for about 15 minutes, but I was dying of laughter, bro. So anyways, when he got refunded from his pump 2, because someone obviously went to pump 2, he's like, "Just the car wash for me. I guess I tried for the gas today, eh?" Bro, if these are the people that we're going to war with, I'm fucked. I'm literally fucked, bro. Like, you're telling me that I'm gonna be in a fucking plane or boat going to fight for my fucking life because Trudeau doesn't know how to run a country? And this is the dude beside me that's gonna be watching my back? I might as well just kill myself here. Like, crazy. But anyways, we did actually have to leave the house. Oh, I got one of these Reese's, one of these things too, because I had a protein shake right before I left, and that's obviously like 60 grams of protein, but this is 390. We're gonna get 3,000 calories in today if it fucking kills us. But we gotta go to the bank as well, just because I gotta take out some cash. Huge merch drop, and now we are gonna officially be having a woman's line. I can't show you what it is yet, but a girl from the gym approached me and told me that all of her little girlies wanted this specific thing and I should make it, and it was a fucking bomb idea, so I've decided to design it. We're getting all the stuff embroidered this time, no more steam pressed. This merch drop is going to be one to remember. It's going to be the sickest one yet, so I'm hyped up. Go to the bank, get home, try to eat another meal, and then we'll go train some chest. So deep breaths, guys. If you are having some troubles eating, just take some deep breaths. Find these ways to increase your calories throughout the day that taste good if it's a bad day. That's all we can do. At least shit that tastes good will go down. Not gonna lie, like pushing this amount of food with this high training, with this steroid cycle, even with all the probiotics, all the peptides, everything to keep your digestion good, sometimes it's just gonna fight back. So obviously I'm hoping that this is just a one-off day. This is really the first time it's ever happened in this off season, so I'm super stoked for that. But just gonna wait for my stomach to settle. Make sure we eat some good quality foods that I know sit well, just so that we don't waste the training day. So, like, you can hear my stomach. It's a brewing. Hi, buddy. You miss me? Did you miss me? Bah. 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 Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna chill, get as much work done as I can, and then I'll see you guys for the pre-workout. Feeling a little better for like 3-ish hours now. It's like 8:30 at night. It's 8:30 at night, guys, and we are literally, what, 600 calories into today. I just want to see here. Guys, you are going to have days that set you back. If you go off plan 1 day, 2 days, even 3 days, even fucking 2 weeks, you guys saw that within 4 weeks of getting back on track, and obviously we took things to the extreme, but I put on 30 fucking pounds in 30 days. If you miss 6 days out of 365 days a year because you wanted to go out with friends, or because you got sick, or because you got an injury, or like, who knows the circumstances, you have to be able to determine what makes you feel satisfied in life. But if you miss like a week because you go on a snowboard trip with your friends and you make memories that are gonna last forever, do you think that you're gonna care eventually when all this muscle goes away? You guys are forgetting that all of these fucking gains are temporary. Eventually, your body is gonna start shutting down. You have age working against you. There's not really one IFBB pro that looks fucking crazy in his 50s, 60s, 70s, I mean Dexter Jackson, but like, you guys know what I mean, is giving up every single thing or stressing yourself out because one day you got sick and you're like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do? I got fuck. Bro, it's not that big in the grand scheme of things. But just so I can see, I wanna see what the fucking scale says tonight. You guys know that we're hovering around that 240 range. 243, bro. So what does that probably tell me? That probably says that we are fucking 240. Like, got sick. We're gonna make up for it tonight. I'm not gonna let the whole day go to waste. And I'm cooking right now because I'm finally feeling like I can get food. I can say the word food without throwing up in my mouth. So the camera white balance on this camera is shit. So, but I've had this boiling for about 6 minutes. We just got the regular pasta. Pasta's fucking hard on your digestive system. But you guys are like, oh, it's so processed. I don't care. Pasta's a superfood. It has so many protein and carbs in it and virtually no fats that I don't really care. Guys, our digestive system couldn't get worse today. So then we're gonna do some of this 3 cheese pasta sauce. For all you guys that live in New York, probably hating me with that shit. And then gonna top it off with maybe like 100 grams of chicken. Because pasta's already pretty high in protein. What the fuck is up with this lighting? But it's like too bright. Bro, I need my Sony a7 III back. They should email me any day with like the quote of what's gonna be to fix it. We're not gonna do any insulin today because I just don't want anything else going into my body that's gonna make me nauseous or have me force eating carbs. Because if I take insulin and then I start puking again or start dry heaving and then can't get the carbs in, I'm gonna die. I'm literally gonna fucking die. So we're just, like I said, gonna do a lot of time under tension. I'm gonna finish the Monster because I haven't even finished that yet. No pre-workout today. Just have some EAAs. We'll still sip some carbs while we're training to get the extra glycogen and again extra calories. And then hopefully we can finish the day off with like something 1,200, 1,500 calories just to hit that 3,000 mark, and then we didn't lose any progress today. So you gotta adjust to what every day is. Every day, if you're working a regular job, is probably gonna be different. Every day that you wake up, there's gonna be new fucking obstacles to overcome. Yeah, and you just have to kind of roll with those punches and do the best you can. And at the end of the day, if you did the best that you could, that's all you can really ask for. So I'll see you guys in the gym, and let's get it. All right, so we're just scruffing down that food and then basically to the gym. So today is a full chest activation day. And you can see that every pro bodybuilder really says the same, that it's all about muscle activation and not weight. Every bodybuilder, as much as we like benching heavy, gets a bigger chest by doing
more controlled reps just because it's so easy for your shoulders to take over the movement. So I bench heavy for fun, and we are still going to be going for that 600-pound bench. But don't get me wrong, we still want to grow our chest because it's one of the weakest body parts for me specifically. So we started on incline and we did very, very small increases here. Normally we would go 1, 2, 3, 4 if we were powerlifting. Today, we really made sure that our shoulder blades were tucked into the back of that bench and we're flaring out our elbows a lot more than if we were trying to just be strong. Since we're not going crazy heavy here, I don't need to worry about straining my shoulder or straining my chest. I want to do full ranges of motion, getting a huge stretch at the bottom and then contracting all the way to the top and then doing a squeeze at the top. We went up to 225 here. I obviously had to throw the wrist wraps on because the growth is just making my hands go absolutely feral. But we did drop the growth, so the pain is going away a little bit, but it's still needed for most chest exercises. As you can see here, I just left my palms open and I really made sure that every rep was squeezed. We did end up going to 275 here. And again, full reps. You can see that I'm not bouncing off my chest. I'm not pushing through my back. I'm really just squeeze the chest. Stretch, squeeze the chest all the way up to the point that I struggled there when normally I could do 400. We ended up doing four sets of there. And then I just did a cool down set with a plate. Again, just to pump as much blood as I humanly could into my chest. And I was really feeling it. I didn't feel it in my shoulders at all, so I wanted to take advantage. Then we moved into a flat bar machine press or a single arm machine press. I just did a plate just to get a warm-up set in, just to get a feel. But since my chest was so warm from incline, I just went right to 3 plates because there's no point of me doing 2 plates at a 25 when the goal is to do like 8 to 10 reps and just go heavy. I tried to keep everything in the 8 to 10 rep range here just because I find over 10, my shoulders are going to start to take over. So I wanted to go heavy enough that I could get more than 8, but like not too heavy that I couldn't do more than 12 or vice versa. I think I screwed that up. We did 4 sets of that flat press. And then we went into a fly. Now, I like to do my flies like Sean Ray, where I really try to overcross that. I feel I get the biggest freaking contraction and the best pump. And I also try to like hold it when they're crossed over, as you can see there. And by the end of this, my chest bra, can we get some chest bras in the chat, is annihilated. And this is what we're currently looking like. I know it's not 4K quality like the Sony camera, but trust me, the pump was unreal for us being sick today and not getting as much food in as we wanted. I was really feeling this chest day. Believe it or not, training actually made me feel 100 times better. This is just me in a tank top doing the same thing. You can see that my chest has little baby striations. And I really just work on overcrossing those hands and getting that squeeze. This was our 5th set of flies, and I really just worked on the stretch back and then lowered the weight and just did a ton of reps. Then this is our last exercise. We did pec deck, and then we supersetted this with dips. We don't normally do chest and triceps together because I've been putting arms on their own day now. But forward sitting dips like this is great for the bottom bulk of your chest. And it's right beside the pec deck machine. So I said, fuck it, why not? It's an empty gym because we've been training at night. So let's just get this annihilated pump and go for it. So we did 4 sets of each on there, and my chest was obliterated, and not much more to say. Let me know how you guys like this workout, because I guarantee you if you work on lessening the weight and contracting on one of your chest days and then making your other chest day heavy, you'll be golden. Oh, and we obviously finished with our 30 minutes of cardio to help with our hunger. Cardio has really been make or breaking, making sure we get enough food in. We did a lot of time under tension, but we still went as heavy as possible. Really feel like I'm filling out. Camera quality is absolutely shit, so I cannot wait until they give me a call saying that my camera's back. But like promised, I said we gotta get those calories in, so we're gonna get those calories in. But we're gonna do another 2 scoops of protein. So at least with the 3-ish meals that we had, plus the 2 shakes, we're at least at 250 to 300 grams of protein, which is all we really want. Now, well, we could always have more. Always more. More is always better. Ended up getting some McDonald's because it's late, and like I said, there's rarely anything open. We had a double cheeseburger. We got a Big Mac with no pickles, because fuck pickles. And we got another Big Mac with no pickles, because fuck pickles. And we got their famous French fries. Keeping it light on the carbs. Could have ordered French fries with all of this, but I didn't. Decided to increase the protein content. There's already so much carbs because Big Macs have like 25 buns on them. And that's the meal. So this is probably the last meal because I'm going to try to get a good night's sleep. Going to edit a little bit of today's video and then let this all digest and wake up tomorrow being strong. Because not tomorrow, but the next day or whenever, we are going to be going for a 700 plus deadlift. Probably tomorrow. Anywhere from 7:15 to 7:35. We're going to just grip it and fucking rip it. So, gotta be fueled up for this shit. And we'll see how it moves. So, here's to another video. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one.